I agree that Google Chromecast is Google's most popular phone. Fine. I'll call myself out. I know I screwed up. Jaime is hot. He's my perfect DILF. When he said his name, my head spun for 2 seconds. LMAO. Let me know when it spins for longer. Jaime, give me something funny in the internet to laugh about. Jaime's jokes. Jaime, nothing. Diego, nothing. Jaime's jokes left the conversation, and the only thing left is for me to leave as well. That's right, it's that time of the week. I'm Jaime Rivera. This is Pocketnow, and this is the Pocketnow Daily Recap, your comments for this week. So on Monday, the main topic was the iPhone, and I find it so funny whenever people comment and they're like, yeah, the title was deceiving because we make a long video and it's actually not about the topic in the title. Well, we used to do videos where the topics were various different ones, and that didn't really do well for video discovery. So this is one of the main reasons why we have a hot topic at the end of the video. A lot of people do that. The thing about it is, iPhone 12, I asked you which one would you pick out of the 4. We had 352 comments. The 5.4-inch iPhone 12 will be the perfect size for me, partly why I've kept the iPhone 7 for so long. Actually, if you do the math and you compare an iPhone 7 versus an iPhone 10 or 11 Pro, it's actually pretty much the same footprint. With no proper competition, iPhone 12's smaller variant can be an instant blockbuster. Do you know any compact and powerful phone? I really wish Samsung polished their S10e. What would you polish from the S10e? That was the most beloved Galaxy S10. I still love that thing to death. I don't think that was a problem. And then you also have the Pixel 4, which is also a small phone, and you also have the iPhone 11 Pro pretty much. It's not necessarily a large phone, and then the iPhone SE. Yeah. 5.4 inch is my dream come true. I'm tired of having my phone falling on my face because I can't handle it with one hand. Now, if Apple figures out a way to reduce the bezels and actually give us a 5.4 inch display in the footprint of a device, say like the iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, I think that would be a massive hit of a phone. I think that would be fantastic, but we'll see. I'd like to try the iPhone 12 Pro version, but I will wait when they introduce something with an under-display Touch ID and no notch. For now, rocking the XR just fine. Dude, the iPhone XR is such a good phone. I think that you're perfectly well right there. I do think you're gonna have to wait for that on-display Touch ID, but who knows? I mean, they have removed the Force Touch component, which is what was getting in the way, and if they go OLED, then probably, but I don't know. Then on Tuesday, we decided to support Blackout Tuesday fully. No video, mainly to support anything that goes against racism. It really needs to stop, and we really did want to take a stand. Black lives do matter, and we definitely are here to support it. When we move on to Wednesday, we talked about the Galaxy Note 20, the fact that it seems that it will be more like a Frankenstein of the Ultra to a certain degree. I asked you, what did you think? And we had 474 comments. I'm looking forward to the Galaxy Note 20 Plus Ultra Max Active. My God, exactly. What other names do we need? They should give that job to OnePlus. I wouldn't be bothered by the name if the price isn't Ultra. True, I just don't think that's going to happen. Most likely, if Samsung is going to bring all these components to the Note 20 whatever, I think that that's just going to be par for the course. The Note has never been in an expensive lineup anyways. Samsung's camera hardware has always been great, but they are neglecting the software. It has been a while since Samsung phones have been the kings of photography in the smartphone world. Oh my God, I feel the same way. If you remember, before the Galaxy S6, Samsung was terrible. And then came the S6, they took over, and I remember the Galaxy Note 5. Oh my God, that was my favorite camera back in the day. And I still wish, by the way, that phone got stolen. I wish I still had it. It was so good. But yeah, I really wish that Samsung would go back. It's funny, but I still have photos from that period of Galaxy Note 5 and LG G4 that I still feel that companies today are struggling with. If the Note is Samsung's beast of a phone and they put all into it, why is the price the same of the Galaxy S series and the Fold series? Maybe they should reduce the price on the S series to differentiate the two. Oh, they've been differentiated. The Galaxy Note has always been more expensive than the S lineup. I think that is not going to change this year. Then on Thursday, the discussion was iPhones. We're not exactly sure if it's iPhone 12 or iPhone 13, but we've had discussions about the possibility of it going portless. And the fact that the company was not going to be doing USB-C on the iPhone 12 because they wanted to go portless on the 13, and so they were going to do another year of Lightning. But now the rumors are that yes, there is a possibility of USB-C coming, and it makes sense because we're still in a prototyping phase, particularly for the 13. So I asked you if you could pick Lightning another year, USB-C, or portless, which is your favorite. We had 624 comments. Type-C everything. I can't believe we're still living in a world where Type-C is a luxury and not the norm. My God, yes. Particularly the fact that USB-C brought that whole mentality of uniformity. The fact that you would have one cable for everything. It's just funny how USB-C is actually not created equal. For those of you that don't know, they support certain amount of wattage depending on the wire and everything. I wish they would be more clear about that. And then some USB-C doesn't necessarily transport data. It's kind of a mess. But still, I wish they all did that. Hopefully that will be the case. I'm fine with Lightning. Just continue to improve the strength of the charging brick. It actually goes beyond the charging brick if you do a little homework about it. Lightning does have a limit, and this is one of the main reasons why USB-C makes more sense. MacBook USB-C, iPad Pro USB-C, iPhone, of course USB-C, one cable for all. Again, not all cables are created equal. Be sure you check what the rating for wattage is. For example, if you buy a fast charger, not all USB-C cables will support it, but still, if you use the MacBook Pro cable, it'll pretty much work on everything. You just can't go backwards. Not all the time, but yeah, that would be the ideal. I haven't charged a phone with a wire since 2012. I sure as heck not going back 8 years. Still want USB-C port on my phones though. One of the main reasons why I want it is because there are a ton of USB-C flash drives. And of course, if you fit in the Apple ecosystem, you've got AirDrop and you're fine. But I would love the case where you can have a Windows computer, you can copy files from your USB-C thumb drive from your iPhone to your Windows computer and back and forth. For me, that would be so ideal in so many cases, particularly when we're in trade shows, Wi-Fi is terrible, or Wi-Fi is enclosed, which means that AirDrop doesn't necessarily work within those networks. I would really appreciate that sort of a change. And finally, the topic on Friday was Galaxy Note 20 because, oh my God, if you had a list of what things you would like on the Galaxy Note 20, there are a few. I know a lot of people wanted the headphone jack to return. I know a lot of people want the replaceable battery to come back. I want them too. But one of the things I want most goes back to my favorite Galaxy Note, which was the Galaxy Note 5, when we had a flat display on a curved back. I feel that that would be the ideal design for the Galaxy Note. But I asked you, which one would you pick, flat or curved, as the rumors are that we're getting one that's flat and the other one that's curved. We had 794 comments and they keep growing. Jaime likes the back curved and the front flat. All right, on phones. On phones. I wanted to believe that the jack was coming back after seeing the video title, but I wasn't even expecting if Samsung is the new Apple now. Glad I got the last true Note, the 512GB Note 9. Oh my God, yes. Actually, that was the title of my video for the Galaxy Note 9 for the After the Buzz. Was this the last Galaxy Note, the last true Galaxy Note, the last true Vanguard phone? And it pretty much is. I'd rather have a flat display, although my favorite Note has been the Note 10 Plus so far. Started with the Note 5. I'm not gonna lie, Star Wars Edition, Galaxy Note 10 Plus, this is my daily driver. It continues to be my favorite phone, but I'm liking the fact that the Galaxy S20 has become more of a flat phone. I think that that would be the ideal, and yes, Galaxy Note 5, that was my favorite. Out of all of the ones that I've had, I love that one most. Flat display, headphone jack, IR blaster, and at least a 5,000 milliamp hour battery for under $1,000. Is it really too much to ask? No, why would it be too much to ask? I wish the companies would be like, dear consumers, what do you want in a phone? And Apple pretty much did it. Thicker battery, better battery life, they dropped the price in certain models. I feel that Samsung should go back to the drawing board. Instead of trying to copy Apple in certain things, I feel that Samsung should be like, all right, consumers, what do you want? OnePlus, to a certain degree, does it, even if they end up implementing things the complete opposite. But you get the point. I wish that Samsung would do this as well, particularly with their most beloved lineup. That's it for the Pocketnow Daily Recap. Thank you so much for watching. If you want your comments to be featured, keep them short, stick to the point. Try to get some thumbs up. It helps us spot them a lot easier. Also, follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me read your comments and try not to laugh so hard. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you, well, next week.